Hey everyone, yesterday there was no patch notes overview video, so instead I'm making this one, and we are actually going to go through and check out what has changed in terms of quality of life changes, and also talk about some new events like capital point events and other usual thing that was contained in patch notes in very short summary because I'm tired from the work. But yeah, let's jump into video and talk about them one by one. So first thing is first, let's go and talk about the changes for the today deal shops. If you go through the patch notes, you can see a lot of the, I don't want to say totally useless items, but a lot of the items that had a questionable price for years now all has changed into more normal prices and normal priced item that you could probably consider buying it. So simple as that, I think they got rid of tons of quartz items that could make you mistake and drain your quartz out. Now I think everything definitely works their currency price, at least for most of them. I still don't need basic trading data or something like this, but the other stuff that I used to buy still exists, as well as the ones that I didn't consider buying. Now their price is lower too, so it's pretty nice thing. And this is one of the new item, which is precision enhancement module, and I think it is really good deals, and I think this is probably a good credit sync source for even for maybe developers as well. And this fusion cores is also really nice additions. Before we had fusion cores selling at the quartz price, now it's a credit, so that's crazy difference. Like before it used to be like a couple hundred quartz, now it's just a credit. So I was actually getting lucky there because I didn't get that from the initial reroll, but I did the second reroll, then I got this. So that's pretty cool. And I'm pretty sure this item can be on sales as well. So I'm not sure if they have a 50% sale. If they do with that, that would be a pretty crazy deal. And we still have the nano precision enhancement module, but we just got additional ones. So we'll buy these as well. And we'll buy these as well. I'm definitely going to be making Excel charts again because I've been doing that for the past 2 months or so, but since the shop rotation happened, I have to make all the new list of the items that I'm thinking of buying for 2 of my accounts. So I will definitely record my process probably starting later week. And wow, employment contract, 2 tickets, that's pretty nice. That is probably biggest change from this patch notes, so that is really good. Second thing they did is they got rid of the catalyst and other blue tickets to grab some of the resources that exist in the game. Mainly the catalyst bin gun is probably a good thing, because I think the most annoying part for that was probably turning this small adapt cores into special adapt cores, because that also costs a catalyst, where you want to be using catalyst to make a fusion cores and special fusion cores instead. Now all of that is gone, so whenever credit sale happens, I can probably turn into this bazillion small adapt cores into special one, which I could be using to make a fusion core, and which I could use to make a special fusion core as well. But generally, yeah, I'm pretty happy about this change. So I like this. This is pretty good. Along with that, they also made the credit stages as well as the other 2 stages open throughout the entire week instead of opening on certain days a week. So if you ever need a credit, now it's always open to farm it. Of course, I think my routine is still going to be identical before the change. I think I'm going to be running a module challenge first before every other stages. And it's probably only the information book, so Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays are probably the only times I'm really going to be running for credits, and other times I probably won't bother running it. And we'll also talk about the next counterpass unit, which is Aura, and she's a 4-cause SSR striker counter units, and personally I think she has potential. Her kits are definitely not bad, but I think from my experience of using her throughout the Korean server, I think this evasion stats are not really helping that much. Maybe giving a bit more damage reductions instead, or maybe giving something like a barrier instead of evasions could be worthwhile, because I think she definitely lacks the survivability. And if they want to make her into more about survivability character and applying the damage amp to the targets like a debuff units kind of thing, maybe, because I think at the end of the day, you kind of want your striker units to be able to tank or be more of a more offensive units, kind of like a Lenore. I think Lenore is very smart and fun units. She is definitely not tanky. I mean, when she gets up, she could be tanky. but she is more of offensive units that rushes and trying to aim enemies backline, and that aspect works really well, and she is definitely one of the strongest character in PvP when she gets upped. Even without up, I think she's definitely usable depending on the week. So I think Lenore is probably the best one out here. Well, actually Veronica with the reactor is probably the most insane one. Naya with the reactors is also just one of the best character for PvP as well when she gets upped as well. So I think there's a lot of competition when it comes to 4 cost striker units. So we'll see what they will do with her. But I think long as the reactor gives bit more survivability and aspect or maybe additional debuff, I think she should be pretty good units and pretty fun to play with. Personally, I think she's another great looking unit that kind of lacks the skill kits to follow up. If they gave her a great skill kit, I think should have been a really fun character to play around with. So I kind of do wish they definitely give her a little bit more things, and yeah. So yeah. Give her something new beside. And we also have upgraded dive sweeping. So you click this, it's going to be costing him the same amount of informations, and it just skips. And that's it. That's pretty amazing if you ask me. So I think that's a pretty outstanding feature. And it doesn't matter how much tries it takes you to beat the stages. If you bid it once, you can sweep it without anything. I think that's pretty amazing, seriously. So, like, for my Korean server account, I think I do want to min-max my infos. So I'm still probably going to be running it auto most of the time. But the simple sweep is definitely really amazing. We also have a new dive floors, as well as a new danger close rotations. But lastly, let's go through with capital points event store as well. So if this is your first time doing this event, it's pretty simple. You are going to be doing these daily activities. You are going to be getting these snow globes, and you can use that snow globes to buy shop items. And let's go over which shop item is worthwhile buying. First of all, the main event is most likely Korean Nelson skins. It's an SSR grade skins, and it has a skill effect and whatever. And you can also get this for free. So you have 14 days left, or 13 days and more hours left, and just gotta need 1,000 snow globes, and you are able to get it. Also comes an ultimate skin clothing. I just did not expect that. And you can also buy the trophy for that as well to decorate into the lobby. But nice free skins, burn your resources, and make sure to get that with the next 13 days left. Sweep relic, if you feel lucky, you can probably consider getting it. But my main priority, especially for this account, is going to be set binary, of course. And we are going to be getting fusion cores, of course. Tuning binaries, no-brainer choices, lifetime contract, even though I have a 35, so I probably don't need it, but since it only costs 90 globes, I will definitely recommend it as well. High-tech board, I think I'll definitely go with this one as well. Special adapt core, no-brainer choice, as well as nano procedure modules, and maybe not elite gear materials, but if you need it, that's pretty good. Info, I will definitely go for that as well. And probably going to just avoid the black box, that, and we'll probably also go after the credits as well. So there's a lot of good items. I think mainly only thing I would avoid is the XP cards and prime training data. I think those are definitely not needed for long time players for sure, but if you're newer players, you definitely have a good ways to get a decent amount of those as well from the shop. So all the shop items are pretty good. There is no real trap depending on which position you are. If you think some of the item is trapped, that means you are already playing this game long enough to understand what you need and what you want. But main reward at the end of the day is definitely the skin, so don't forget to buy the skin. I already have what? How many snow glue I have? 345, so it's only been a first day. I haven't really done much daily activity today as well. So I think with the next 3 days, you should be able to get it, or next 2 days or so, even if you're being lazy. So just make sure to log in and get the skin. I guess Claudia Nelson really is the one character that has a greatest lineup with the free skins. Yeah. But I like that expression too. Okay. But anyways, that is it for today for this video. If you guys enjoyed this one, I will see you guys next time with more videos. Thanks for watching.